You've got an amazing on-screen chemistry with your cop partner, played by Jake Gyllenhaal on screen. Can you tell me a little bit about what it was like working with him, how you got that bond on screen, and also you did a lot of research with ride-alongs with cops, didn't you? So tell me about that too.
Well, at first it was like we get along very well because I mean he's just a different guy. I grew up in the, like kind of, I guess you could say, like the ghetto in Chicago, and he grew up in in Los Angeles, where both of his parents were in the entertainment business, and so it took us a little bit. But I think us putting in that much work, we're like, oh man, we got to make this work. And after the first month, we're like, dude, it's not working. Let's try to see if we can make it happen. And then I also spent a lot of time with Natalie Martinez, who plays my wife. We would go on many dates 2 to 3 times a week for 5 months, and that was the easiest, I think, relationship out of anything. Yeah, I mean, we wanted to make it real. We wanted to make it look like we were brothers, like brother from another mother. Yeah, and it was tough, but it's one of the most rewarding movies I've done as well.
And those ride-alongs as well.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was pretty nasty. I'm like, there's not too many times where we're actors, but we saw people shot in the face, and he saw a person die, and there was this guy that was shot in the face and the arms and the abdomen, and then women that were battered and that didn't want to press charges on their husbands, and then little kids that were hurt. Like it was brutal, but it was definitely like it opened your eyes to what reality is, and how many little people actually really get to live above poverty.
How do you go home and feel after you've seen something like that?
Well, you needed some decompression, which is pretty much the same thing that these cops feel, and so it was interesting. But it's like life imitating art, you know what I mean, in a way.
Thanks so much for speaking to us, Michael. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.